And it's the Boxing Day fixture, the one that everyone looks out for in the football in Canada. And Gillingham head up to take on Colchester to keep on their good run of form. And a win today will be extra special because, of course, today is my birthday. All unravelling here on German Gills. Welcome to the German Gills Show. I'm going to be your host, Reese, to take you through every step of today's Boxing Day fixture against Colchester United. It is the one in the football in Canada that everyone looks out for, and hopefully Gills can get 3 points today. If you're a Colchester fan here as well, thank you very much for stopping by on this German Gills Show. Our sponsor this season is C&A Building Products. If you have a building project going at the moment and you need some materials, you can support a local business in the Medway area by going to the link in the description down below. And if you are a season ticket holder at Gillingham, you can show that at checkout and get 10% off your order. Right, Adam Wesgate is heading up to Colchester for our game this afternoon. So let's head over to him. First and foremost, Adam, a Merry Christmas to you, and I hope you had a fantastic Christmas with your family. And to make it even better, what do you think Gillingham's prospects are on getting 3 points this afternoon at Colchester?
Well, a Merry Christmas to you too, Reece. It's been absolutely lovely, and I've just about managed to get myself out of bed ready for this match, and a Merry Christmas to everyone at home as well. Now, in regards to Gills' prospects here, I might want to actually address the fact that we really struggle to break teams down, that they kind of try and put a brick wall up, and you think in an away game, will they? I suspect they might. So we might be in for a tricky afternoon today, but last 2 times I've been here, we've won. Just about last year with Scott Malone, as it happens. But, I'm going to go for another 1-0 like last year, optimistically, but I wouldn't be too upset with the draw. We've got a lot of changes to make in January, and as I say, it seems to me the management team are actually addressing the issues, publicly stating it, so I'm quite confident that we'll do something. Yeah, tricky. Good team, though. Good team we've got out, and people are getting fitter, so I'm just more confident generally. And we've gotten out of the bad spell. We haven't changed managers. I just think there's a lot of scope for optimism. So anyway, another 3 points here today. No, we'll go for a 2-0 from 2 years ago. I prefer 2-0 to 1-0, a bit safer. Don't get that often with Gills. Merry Christmas and Wesgate's Gills.
And of course, we've got the German Gills fan zone. Fans have been reaching out to the show about our game against Colchester this afternoon, and here's what they have to say.
Morning, Reece. Hope you're well. The result today against Colchester United is a 2-1 win to the Gills from the Mackenzie and Jaden Clark. Up the Gills, Wesgate Gills. Happy birthday, Reece.
Good afternoon, Reece. Ben here. Unfortunately, I am not at today's Boxing Day match between Colchester and Gills. Hope you are well and had a lovely Christmas. So my prediction for today's game at the Western Homes Community Stadium, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, and I'm going to say Robbie McKenzie to score for us. But of course, hopefully, fingers crossed, for 3 points and Wesgate's Gills.
Let's head over to JobServe Community Stadium for today's live match reaction. Wesgate's Gills! So we're about to get underway here at the JobServe Community Stadium up at Colchester on this Boxing Day fixture. Big shout out to our sponsor, C&A Building Products. The link to their website can be found in the description down below. And if you'd like to get access to full match replays, you can click the membership button below this video and you can join the full match replays. You can get all these games in full replay. I want to give a big shout out to Craig in Canada. It's going for a 1-0 win today, which I would 100% take, of course. But a big shout out to everyone that was at the Cheltenham game and come over to say hello to me. Really appreciate that and wish me Merry Christmas. And I wish all you guys a Happy Christmas, Happy New Year with all of your families. And hopefully 3 points today. So let's see how this one unfolds. There's a ball down this left-hand side and Colchester and the passes ball through. Should be taken up by Hutton. He hasn't. It's gone for all the way through. And Gills on the back foot. Got defence with a shot towards goal. It's a save by Morris. Another shot towards goal. And it's gone in the back of the net. And Lyle Taylor has scored for Colchester. It was really poor work, unfortunately, down that left-hand side. It's Hutton that let his man get away. And unfortunately, I think it was Edwards who eventually got the ball into the box. It was a decent save at the end by Morris, but it fell straight to the feet of Lyle Taylor. And Colchester have got an early goal just under 6 minutes in this this game. I'd like to see this one because down that left-hand side, it was a real balls up essentially from Hutton, who just unfortunately, Rose tracking back quickly, which is good, who forced us to pass, but I'm sorry to say Hutton is unfortunately the cause of that mistake, and it's a decent shot actually by Jack Payne, but followed up really well by Lyle Taylor. Puts it in the back of the net. It is a Gillingham mistake, but Lyle Taylor there on it to punish a really poor defensive Gillingham mistake. It is Colchester 1, Gillingham 0. Colchester coming forward, they got a chance to get a second goal, and my goodness me, Gillingham are real on the back foot at the moment and finding it really hard to get a foothold in this game. As it falls to Edwards, made a cut inside goal, and then starts to take a shot towards goal, and oh my goodness me, it's gone all the way through, and Colchester have not doubled their advantage through Oscar Thorne. But it is just another reminder that Colchester have started this game with some venom, and Gillingham are all over the place, and luckily for the Gills, the liners called this one offside, and I have to say, even from this very obtuse angle that I have, it did look offside. But again, it's good passing work from Colchester, and they're passing the ball around. They're playing with confidence. They've not conceded in 6 games, Colchester, as well. And with that ball through, you have to say there was a little bit of asking questions of each other. The Gills' defence fell asleep slightly, and it's a lines and flag that saved the Gills. My goodness me, still 1-0 Colchester. Oh, it's a really poor clearance by Marston, and Colchester got a shot opportunity here, and it's a shot blocked by and Edwards took the shot, and he's got it back actually over his left-hand side, and Gills again, really silly mistakes as the ball goes to take a shot. I've got to say, I know I'm fumbling with words here, but the Gillingham defence is just making error after error. It's really shaky at the back, and it's just leaving players like Awura Edwards to get shots at goal, and you don't want that, particularly against a team that haven't conceded in 6 games as well. It's just a real shambles at the back, and we're showing no real intent of tidying it up, and I'm really nervous that we're just going to go behind and concede a second. We should have probably conceded one with that offside goal. Luckily it was. But nonetheless, it's not looking great at the moment. Gills have taken this throw in quickly, but it's lost by Nolan on this left-hand side, and Gills just losing possession very easily here, and it's Colchester now that's on the counter-attack as they push that ball through to Lyle Taylor, and it's another mistake there by Gills' defence, and Max Emer has let Lyle through, and this could be a chance for Colchester. Hutton's made up for his mistake there by getting back there and covering for Emer. It was a poor mistake by Emer, and again, another shaky defensive example of what Gillingham are doing this half, and Colchester again have won the ball in a really dangerous position, and Jack Payne's at the ball for Colchester, heads a bit scrappy in the end, and Gillingham do manage to clear it away, but it is just poor defending all around from Gillingham at the moment, and I'm surprised Colchester are only 1 goal to the good. Gills coming forward in a rare attack. Can we get something here as the ball goes to the left side of Jane Clark, who's done well to take it down? All the Colchester players are now putting the pressure on. Gills on the way to shoot. No, does shoot! Oh, it just goes over the bar, and it's taken 28, nearly 29 minutes for Gillingham to make any real meaningful attack moving forward. And unfortunately, it is a kind of not a snapshot, but a calculated shot by Nolan about 25 yards out. And, we know he's capable of putting those on target in the back of the net. And unfortunately, it didn't. But it did have Matt Macy scrambling over to his right-hand side just in case it was going to top corner. But it's a little bit better from Gillingham. Gills have conceded a throw on the far left-hand side on the back foot as Colchester looks to try and get... Oh, that's a good bit of work by Colchester. They've got one data plays. It goes across the box. So Gills got some defensive offensive work to do here. That could be a penalty. The ref's going to brave that one away. Oh, that's probably a hometown shot. We'd like to see that one again, but there's a penalty claim for the home side, and we'll come back and check that one. But the ball is still in play currently, and again, Gillingham are just all over the place defensively. It's one of the worst defensive displays I've seen probably in a while, particularly this season. It's usually been okay, but at the moment it is not so good. We'll keep the highlight going just in case something comes to fruition with Thorne on this right-hand side. He's gone around Gillingham players like they're not there at the moment, as Colchester have managed to get through. Was it 4 players? What on earth is going on here as it goes towards the goalkeeper out for a throw-in? It is all over the place. Let's have a look at this replay very quickly as we're looking at Hutton. We're going to zoom out very shortly, or are we going to stay zoomed in to look at the tackle? We come in here, it's going to go across the box. And that's a very weak attempt for a penalty there. Coleman hasn't done much there. For me, that is not a penalty. Oh, well, Colchester going to keep this one in play, all right, in the byline, and Lyle Taylor's going to pick this one up and get the ball into the box. Maybe I'll take the shot himself. He's taken the shot himself, and it's hit the crossbar. He's playing with absolute confidence, Lyle Taylor, at the moment. I thought it was a little bit greedy and a bit ostentatious to be going for a shot like that, but he has managed to hit the top of the crossbar, showing he has got the quality to deliver it and put it in the top corner. It's really well chased down by Edwards there to keep the ball in play, and it's just, again, very lazy work from the Gillingham defence, almost assuming that was going to go out of play. And if you give Lyle Taylor a couple of feet, he could produce something quite like that. And Gills, again, very lucky to only be 1-0 down. Gills got the ball over the left-hand side. It's Nolan's picked up. He's going to take the shot himself. He has to take the shot, and Gills got a shot on target. There's been another one from Rowe or Hutton. It's Hutton that took the shot, and it's another save by Macy. And finally, Gillingham have done something, and done something on target. And it's Nolan that's created that chance. Rebound to Hutton. Two decent saves from Macy. I think the second one was probably a little bit easier than the first. But a little bit of persistence, a little bit of battle in the centre of the park has just given Nolan a little bit of space to take that shot. It went through one player. It's probably a very easy save for Macy in the end, but arguably Hutton should be doing a little bit better there. He's not known for his shooting ability, but it is some sort of flurry forward from Gillingham and something for the away fans to cheer about. And that is half-time. So half-time, it's Colchester 1, Gillingham 0. And on the line, we have Adam Wesgate.
Good afternoon.
So you've made your way up to Colchester. Has it been worth it so far?
Well, at least we've seen a couple of chances in front of goal. I mean, it's more entertaining than Bromley. There you go. That's my line at the moment. Better than Bromley.
Well, that's got to be something. I mean, there's got to be something. But you know, Colchester have gone 1-0 up. It looked like it was a mistake defensively. What have you made of the defence overall?
Well, it's hard to see from our end because they've gone up to the Colchester fans to start with, but we can see they're controlling the midfield really well, and that's my guessing as to how they've kept so many clean sheets. I mean, their defence isn't bad, but once you break past the midfield, you can notice a step down. So I do think there is the potential for a goal for us. I mean, they must have been thinking when we had our couple of chances, why are we only 1-0 up? Because if they'd have gone to 1-1, Colchester would have been kicking themselves at that point. So I still think they'll probably get a second goal at this rate, but maybe Bonner can make some changes.
Well, the only game that we've managed to get points from whilst being behind this season is the last game against Cheltenham when we drew 2-2. I mean, that's not very good reading for our current game today, is it?
No, not particularly. I mean, as I said pre-match, we're getting people back. That's a positive. We look better than we did. And I will say, at least going forward, we have actually created 2 or 3 chances when we're playing poorly. It is the defence today. Our midfield's not holding it. We've got Little on the bench. We've got Ojo. I mean, maybe we should switch to a back 5 right now because we're just not controlling things. And we've got Little on the bench. We've got Dak. We do have game changers if we can just stay in it long enough, but this might be a long afternoon. Well,
hopefully we put those game changers on and something happens, or we're a bit more positive at full time, but we'll catch up then, Adam.
See you then.
So we're about to get underway for the second half. Big shout out to our other supporter of the channel, which is Viper Golf. And if you're interested in retro football shirts and golf shirts, I mean, the summer's coming up in about 4 or 5 months. Might be a good gift for someone. Go to the website, the link description down below, and when you check out, you get your retro golf football shirt. If you put the code GG5, you can get £5 off your order. Right, I think Gills will make a couple of subs. Little is on. Let's see if we can turn this game around. Oh, and it's a Colchester got the ball on the far right-hand side. It's Ogie that's coming back. He's the one that's come on for Max Clark. I think he's filling in on that left-back position. And Colchester have still got the ball, even though Rover's trying to challenge. This could be dangerous for Colchester. Oh, my goodness me. Gillingham got away with that one. It was a good ball in the box, and Jack Payne should have toe-poked that one in the back from there, and Colchester should be tuning up. I have to say, Colchester, again, even for that first minute from Gillingham we had where we looked a little bit lively going forward, again, are the ones asking the questions. I just don't know what Gillingham are doing at the moment. It's really poor defensive work. And it's just, I don't know how Colchester are not scoring more goals. It's crazy to me that just 1-0 up. But we can be very fortunate of that, and we still have something to go for in this game. The Colchester building a tent on this right-hand side, and they're looking to get the ball in the box to get 2 goals. If they get the second goal, I think it'd be Curtin for Gillingham as Taylor picks up the ball and he gets it to his man on the far right-hand side. Didn't see who that was, but Colchester building very nicely here, getting the ball moving quick, but it's a good tackle by Jack, and Gills could be on the counter here as Clark picks up the ball. He's a very quiet Clark this game, he's just parked that one too far ahead, and it goes back to the goalkeeper, and we're on the 70-minute mark, and apart from that sort of chance for Colchester, the 46th minute, Gillingham have had moments going forward. There was it's a little bit better, but we've not really creating too much as well, actually. We're sort of falling apart as we go into the final third. We had a free kick with Dak that went into the hands of the goalkeeper Macy, but that's really it. And I've got to say, it's just Colchester, the team that are looking like the ones to get a second goal. I mean, they will be disappointed currently that they haven't got that second goal, or even the third, to be fair. They really have been very wasteful, but Gillingham have offered absolutely nothing at the other end. And at the moment, if Colchester went to 2-0, it's over, but we've still got a chance with it being only 1-0 to Colchester. So throw for Gillingham on the right-hand side, taken by Hutton. Little's take it down, got support there. Can Hutton find the space? He's done well there to get the ball to Little. Puts it into the box, but headed away easily by Colchester. Ogie looks to recycle it, put it straight into the box. So get the shot away. It's McKenzie. Does! Oh, it's a decent save by Macy, and it's a firing, blasting shot from McKenzie. And it's about time something like that happened because it's taken a while. But Gillingham nearly equalised from a thunder shot from McKenzie. It was down the throat of Matt Macy, but he still had to make a relatively quick reaction save. And I think it's the first time I've seen a bit of poor defensive work from Colchester as well. It's a bit of a hopeful ball from Ogie, but it's a decent shot. Oh, Gills have an opportunity here. It's into the box. Can they get something here? It's bouncing around. It's a real right goal enough scramble. Oh, it's got a little bit exciting suddenly, and I can't really finish what I was going to talk about over. Oh dear, that's really poor from Jaden Clark. Right, okay. McKenzie firing a shot towards goal. Good save by Matt Macy. And Gills, you've got 15 minutes to try and get back into this game. Oh, it's a poor bit of work from Ogie. He's done really badly there, and this could be a chance for Colchester to secure the game, put it to bed, and they have put it at the back of the net. And this really compounds exactly what Gillingham have been like all game. It has been absolutely atrocious. The defence have been all over the place, and Colchester have 100% deserved this victory. It has been an absolute shambles of a performance. And it's a real shame considering that we managed to get ourselves back on decent form, and every single thing that's happened in this game that Colchester have pounced on has been made by us. We have been the complete architects of our own downfall. And I'm surprised Colchester haven't gone on to win this game 4 or 5-0 because, my goodness me, they've had the opportunities. OG here just doing... I mean, even if it is a bad bounce, it's just so lackadaisical. It's so lazy. It's so complacent. And just losing concentration like that is just so unprofessional. And it is something that a footballer at this level should not even be doing. It is a poor performance all round, and Gillingham are going to walk out from this game losers. It is Colchester 2, Gillingham 0. This could be never getting under this. Can Gills at least get some form of consolation? Never goes to the left-hand side. He's got Jaden Clark in support, and Gills surely are going to win themselves a penalty. My goodness me, the referee has given a dive there, and it's going to be a yellow card for Jaden Clark. There's no complaint, so I would assume that this probably is the right decision. It looked like it wasn't, but, I've got the angle going through the players. The referee had a much better angle, and judging by the reaction, it looks like it is the right call, which would be a real shame because this kind of sums up our attacking moments this game. And, it's hard to tell, but I think probably Clark is probably looking for that one. I haven't got the best view of that, so it's unfortunate. But, still 2-0 Colchester. It's Colchester coming forward now. They've got the space of the park to try and create something as it goes to Gordon on this left-hand side. And Gills they don't get the tackle, and he's still got the ball, and it eventually falls into the feet of another Colchester third. And it's a ball. Ergie's made up for it, really, but... I mean, Colchester again should be scoring that, or at least getting a shot on target, and it's gone out for a corner. Again, there's a lot of urgency from Colchester, but it's very easy to play against us at the moment, and we're making Colchester look incredible at the moment, and that's how poorly we are performing. I'm not taking anything away from Colchester. They've done a decent job here, and they've got some decent players, and you can see why this will be the 7th game in a row. I think they've had a clean sheet. They've got something in this squad, but we have made it way too easy for Colchester this game. Gordon's going to come in through over Colchester. He's got a lot of space to run into. And again, there's going to be 3 over Colchester. I was certain of it. Here we go. Oh, Jack Payne, who just been awarded the sponsor man of the match for Colchester, should have put it in the back of the net. And I have to say, do you know what? I can accept a bad day at the office. I can accept a bad day at the office. But considering the amount of awful form and poor decisions that players have made, not just in this game, but throughout the whole season, it just makes it really hard to kind of say it was a bad day at the office, because we keep seeing performances like this and risks of performances like this as well. And we can see Colchester here, like they're running and rings around us at the moment, and I don't know how they haven't put 5 past us today. I really don't. Anyway, Gills got a free kick. The game's about to end, but it is still 2-0. Gills breaking on this left-hand side. I think now will be a consolation. He goes into the box and Hutton's there. Oh, and it kind of sums up the whole day. Hutton's been not informed today. No, oh, Jesus Christ. Goodness me. It's been a real tough day at the office, and that, unfortunately, really sums up everything. And that is full time. And we're going to go over to Adam Wesgate.
Well, there's not really much else to say than we were poor. Colchester deserved the 3 points. The only reason that we were in it and could have got a point was simply because Colchester didn't put us to the sword, and it took a mistake in order for them to actually be comfortable. Probably see why they've got a problem in terms of they've kept their clean sheets, but in terms of their earlier form. We did have a few chances at least, so it was better than something like Bromley, at least from an entertainment perspective, but it was still very poor. I'm clutching at straws, really. And at least we've won games recently. There you go. That's my positivity. Now, I want to say on OG, I feel very sorry for him. Yes, he has to own up to it. Yes, he has to get past it. He does not look the same player at left back. We've seen that multiple times, including Bromley. Why McKenzie couldn't play there if Clark was injured, otherwise I'd have kept Clark on. It's a player who likes to play on the front foot, who likes to take risks, and suddenly, whoosh, confidence gone. And you see it every time. I put that on the manager personally. I'm not anti-Bonner. I like Bonner. But that's on him. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that because obviously these mistakes are not very pleasant for footballers. And yeah, but apart from that, very poor, got to be better. Our current reform, I would say, reflects where we are. 2 or 3 January signings, yeah, could change things. That could make a big difference. But other than that, we're going to be a mid-table team. Oh, well, onwards to AFC Wimbledon, hopefully better. Wesgate Gills.